Hey there, so today we have another review, and this is a beer courtesy of Vitamin C. Thank you so much to Dino for sending this one out, and this is actually in collaboration with KCBC out of Bushwick, Brooklyn, so a really cool collab. This is 8%, You Have Until Midnight, so this is a double IPA, Citrus Strata, Rawaka, Motueka, I think so. So just like their other beers, they're very pale. Until midnight. So yeah, just as pale, I think, just as the other three beers. It comes in this kind of straw-like gold color. It's kind of like milky, opaque kind of appearance to it. Wonderful fluffy white head. I had this warmed up a little bit. Yeah, it feels pretty good. Smells similar to some of the other beers. It's just how do I describe that? It's like, this one's a little bit more fruity. Underneath, I get this a little bit of like a sweet lemon character, some of this like orange citrus thing going on. This is kind of like powdery, sugary vanilla thing. So a little bit like the Hop Butcher beers. It's pretty nice. A little bit of cotton candy kind of thing going on, fruity. Not very descriptive saying fruity, but really nice, drinkable for 8%, yeah. Yeah, this one's quite fresh. I got this about 3 weeks fresh. This week fresh. I kept it in the fridge, blah, blah. Just straight fresh. Yeah, I mean, this is a modern interpretation of New England IPA. Super drinkable, 8% imperial wheat, hoppy wheat kind of thing going on. On the palate, it's got a little bit of this kind of powdery sugar thing just out of smelling. Obviously, you don't really smell sweetness, but it's like the impression of sweetness. So it's kind of just like this like fluffy, white, sweet kind of product. Yeah, I mean, it's strange, but I mean, there's no weird ingredients in here, but it has this kind of like marshmallowy cotton candy kind of flavor to it. It's like got this like confectionery kind of flavor in general. It does ride, generally fruity because of the hops, so it has like a little bit of like, again, sweet, lemony character, maybe a little bit of pineapple, pithiness of orange. This is like, that's what I was getting also. There is a solid stone fruit character in here, so there's like this kind of little bit of like apricot thing going on here. But length on the beer is not too long. It does end up like a little bit dry and drinkable, which I think a lot of people desire. For me, I want a little bit more full-rounded impact, lasting character. It does end up a little bit chalky, for sure. And then, yeah, I don't want to say it's hop burn, but there's a good amount of hop dryness without the... hop dryness works when you sort of like have the impact up front, but it sort of like hits a little too early, so you don't really have enough impact up front, and then it dries out a little too quickly for me. I mean, I think for some, this is just perfect. I mean, this is just almost like orange stone fruit juice in a can. It just has this kind of, dryness that sort of hits like the acidity of actual fruit. I mean, granted, I like New England IPAs because they imitate fruit so well, but for me, it's just not, again, I prefer more length on it, a little bit more specific fruity qualities to it, and then not as much of that confectionery sweet kind of thing that's going on that... I don't know. I'm always curious like what it is. I don't know if it's yeast expression. I think it has to be a combination of yeast expression with, it's all the ingredients, the yeast expression. And now I'm thinking about it, it's like a combination of a little bit of everything, right? The softness of the water, yeast expressing certain esters, the malt for sure, having this kind of like light, kind of sweeter notes instead of the sort of other more crunchy, grainy, more malt forward flavors. It's more of this kind of like lighter sweet note going on, and then probably some biotransformation going on. So it's all four ingredients. How do you get that kind of like marshmallowy vanilla thing that I'm getting in an IPA without the addition of lactose or vanilla? Who knows? Certainly a flavor note that's gotten pretty popular with modern New England IPA. So tasty stuff. Nothing I'd go crazy over. Let's go with the solid 88. 88, that's a B+, very good. So you have until midnight. Again, more for some. Yeah, until next time, guys, cheers. Vitamin C. So again, they've really proven with the last 4 beers that I reviewed, including this one, that the beer I had was maybe a little off. Again, maybe I could have been a little bit more harsh because this one specifically doesn't really have too much hop flavor to it. Like, But yeah, way more than the can that I at least reviewed, right? So it just is what it is. So post in comments below about what you think. Until next time, guys, cheers. Thank you so much, Vitamin C, for sending out some awesome beer. Cheers. Later.